Welcome to the Lesson 5. In this lesson, instead of learning new skills, we will review our structural model. From Lesson 1 to Lesson 4, we have learned many skills to create structural elements. A building should be creative. However, we can always modify our own design. In this lesson, we will see some examples to change the building. Use your creativity to edit the structural model. You may add or change some elements. This time, we don't need to use the reference, because all changes will be your own ideas. I will extend this building as a demonstration and you should try your own. Let's start with the ground floor. Under the project browser, find the structural plans. Then, select the ground floor plan. First, you may select the floor slab. Then edit the boundary. Just extend the line to the north. Make sure that the boundary is closed loop. The above demonstration shows you how to change the floor slab. In Lesson 1, we learned how to draw grid lines. We can also draw some new grid lines. Select the grid line, then right-click and click Create Similar. Click empty space to confirm. Or just copy the grid line. Use short key C and O to copy the grid line. When we are creating new grid lines, remember to rename them in order. The grid lines should also cover the whole project. Therefore, we need to extend them. Again, press C and O to copy the grid line, then click the first point to copy and the place to copy. You may also edit floor slabs in different ways, for example, changing the shape of the floor slab by drawing new boundary lines. We can draw more than closed-loop boundary. Just like that, we have two rectangular boundaries. However, my design is one big floor slab. Use Trim tool to help us to edit the boundary. If we want to trim like this, we should click Trim, and then select the first line, then select the second line. Then, we will do it again in this corner. Select the first line, then the second line. The Trim tool can also connect two lines, if they are aligned. Next, let's talk about columns. With a new floor slab, we should create some new columns. Remember to select the height. The column will be built from the bottom to the top. Change to connect to the first floor. And then place the column. You don't have to concern about the structural calculation, just place as you like, and don't follow my design. Use different tool to help you, such as copy, align, move. I will copy the column first. Keep copying. Press R and O to rotate the column. Move the mouse cursor, and type 90. Press M and V to move the column. Click the middle point of the column and click the grid line. Then, we align the column. Sometimes 3D view is easier to overview the design. For example, we missed one column here. Let's go back to ground floor plan. There is another way to create floor slab. Select a floor slab. Press short keys Ctrl with C, copy the floor slab. Click the Paste button under the Modify tab. Click the Align to Selected Levels button. Here, you can copy the floor to other levels. Select the first floor and click OK. Revit warns you that two floors are overlapping. Therefore, we have to edit the floor slab boundary. Switch to top view by clicking the 3D cube. Let's trim off the overlapping part. Select the remaining lines and delete them. Let's draw a floor slab to connect them. Here we connect different floor slabs. Back to the first floor, create structural beams to connect the column for supporting the whole building. Remember to connect every beam and column perpendicularly. You should try to work with your own design. By repeating the same skills you have learned in the lesson, you may create a structural model like this. In the previous lesson, we've learned how to create levels in elevation views. In 3D view, you may also directly duplicate a new level. First, select the level in 3D view. Use the 3D cube again, go to right elevation view. We are selecting first floor in 3D view. Use copy tool to copy the first floor. Then, we have a new level. Now, we can rename the new level. The new level is not in blue color. It is in black. So, you cannot find the structural plan for the new level. Let's go to the View tab to open the structural plan. Here, we can see the new structural floor plan. Let's create a new floor slab for the new level. We can also change the offset. Let's go back to the floor plan. Now, we will create some walls. Let's draw some wall for the new level. This wall is from ground floor to our new floor level. Change the top constraint to our new level. Remember, no need to draw a lot of structural walls, because there are enough columns to support the slab. Trim tool can also be used for walls. Press T and R to trim. Then click the first wall and select the second wall. When we go to 3D view, we can review the design easily. For example, the wall should be connecting first floor and our new level. We can just select the wall and press Ctrl to select more walls. Also the top constraint. Or, we can change it back to first floor and connect to our new level. Moreover, we can edit the floor slab in 3D view. Make good use of the 3D cube to help us. You can keep designing your own building. A few moments later. Now, with all the skills we have learnt, we are able to create our own design. Always use floor plan, elevation, and 3D view to review your design. Don't forget to check your structural beam, as the structural beam and structural column should be connected. Okay, that's a good place to stop. There are a few things we have done in this lesson. We add new grids, and create new levels. You can also change the distance between grids and levels. Furthermore, we did a lot of floor slab editing, such as creating new slab, editing the boundary, combining two slab. In addition, we create new column with different base offset and top offset.